And now, your weather authority, Josh Marcisz, certified the most accurate forecast in the Arklatex.
Good morning. A quiet start to our Thursday. May not stay that way for long. We do have temperatures low to mid 70s and a lot of cloud cover out there. Not so much with the rain yet, but that is going to change today as we do have what will be left over of Tropical Depression Imelda making its way up and across the Arklatex. Those will be moving into Gilmer shortly. Nothing confirmed with this, but this storm is doing the exact same thing that all of the other tornado-warned storms have done tonight. So we do have a tornado warning that was just issued by the National Weather Service in Shreveport. We're watching this storm right here. You can see a little bit of a notch right there close to Taylortown. Another thing Shreveport police told us today, during the floods, a lot of the sewer covers were washed up, so you never really know what's in the water below you. And one other point I'll make here, I just talked to one of the cooperative weather observers in South Shreveport. He said so far this month, he's already had 8 inches of rainfall, and he's well on track to shatter the record in his backyard, which was just under 10 inches. We're just not even 2 weeks into the month here, so heavy rainfall totals, and you can see why that is the reason we're seeing what we're seeing today. Dan?
Hi guys, and welcome to Loving Living Local on the spookiest day of the year. I'm Fernanda Hernandez.
And I'm Josh Marcisz. Gotta be careful not to trip here. That was actually harder than it looked.
Fernanda and I are both in heels right now, so we can't do a full push-up.
You're going down.
But we're gonna do.
I'm just kidding.
I'm actually gonna do girl push-up.
It's not gonna happen. We're still going.
Wait, my name's Josh.
I'm getting
what is
tired
happening?
All right, Josh.
He's about to beat the world record here.
Did you try the one? Did you try the?
We're totally having a role reversal today. Josh is cooking things.
Not even
I'm knocking stuff
What's
over.
What's it like to stand on this side of the counter?
It looks good. We might just keep that. Luckily, it's in Sharpie.
Really
we're just going to keep
I might
that
draw it
all
on there
day.
every single day. I'm sorry that I beat you. You know, I was better at this than I thought.
You earned it. Just giving you an idea of the ice that we're seeing in Shreveport. We've got a lot of snow up to the north here, but this is kind of what's fallen in Shreveport. We had so warm yesterday. The ground temperatures are very warm. If we did see any snow, it likely wouldn't accumulate much. So as far as any kind of roadway or bridge impacts, we are not expecting that for the morning or even into the early afternoon. May see debris get kicked up if anything was on the ground. If you just look at that little light area between that lowering and the tree line, if we were able to see any debris in there, that would be our indication that something is on the ground.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Josh Marcisz.
Well, welcome back. Your time right now is 7:13 here on your Tuesday morning, and it seems like we've been waiting all summer for a day like today. The summer has been marred by 100-degree heat. We've had a lot of severe weather as well, and what has eluded us is just a comfortable day with sunshine and pleasant temperatures, and we'll get that for the next day or two. Do have a front scooting through this morning. It has triggered some of the clouds here that are moving through the region, and we did see just a few rain showers develop earlier this morning, and those showers have since fizzled out and kind of moved along I-20 over towards the Monroe area. So we will stay dry for the rest of the day here, and the clouds will fizzle out in the next 2 to 3 hours or so, leaving us sunny this afternoon. But our front is now pushed down to the coastline. Behind the front, the winds have turned to the north. So best thing today is that the wind turning to the north is pushing the humidity out. So our wind speeds only about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but even just that light, dry wind is pushing the humidity out, so it won't feel as heavy outside today. And we'll actually have pretty comfortable temperatures for mid to late August here, as we're at 72 this morning in Texarkana. Shreveport, we've dropped to 77. We do have some 60s north of I-30, and a real treat tonight. Everybody will drop into the 60s, so we'll actually feel some cooler air later tonight. And today shouldn't be an issue. We still have highs forecast to be in the 80s and low to mid 90s, but that's kind of standard for us, what we typically should feel during the summer months here. And again, we really haven't had too many days like this. And you can see with the humidity leaving us, the heat index will actually stay true to the temperatures. So yesterday's heat index was over 110 degrees. Today it will be in the low 90s. So it's going to feel like about a 20-degree temperature drop today, and we'll continue to enjoy this wonderful summer weather tomorrow as well. So taking a look here at your Robbins Toyota Futurecast, it sees the front and it does not trigger any additional rainfall, so we'll likely be sunny through the afternoon today with just that light breeze out there. And the bottom line today, it has been very difficult to be outside after about 11 a.m. for most of the summer here. But today, even if you have some plans outside this afternoon with the lower humidity and temperatures in the low 90s, even if you have some outdoor plans after the noon hour, just fine today and likely tomorrow as well, as we will stay dry for the foreseeable future. And there's the lows tonight. Again, anytime we drop below 68 degrees, you kind of get that fall feeling in the air, and we'll definitely get that tonight. So these will likely be the temperatures between about 4 and 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you can get out there early on Wednesday, you'll get maybe your first early taste of fall here. And honestly, we'll have a great morning on Thursday as well. But during the day Thursday, the south wind will come back, and that will push our temperatures back to 100, and we'll really feel the humidity build back in over the weekend. So no doubt we'll see the heat warnings and heat advisories back by the time we reach the weekend. And after today, really a dry forecast, but it does appear we have a chance of rain maybe scooting back in by the middle of next week. That is a check of the forecast. Let's send it back over to Fernanda.
But it's coming back. My pasture you got right now, and see water is coming up in the pasture.
In Bossier Parish, memories of 2016 flooding on Red Chute Bayou are on stable owner Charlie Pierce's mind.
I'm absolutely worried about it, yes. In fact, I'm in preparation right now. I've got all my horse trailers pulled out on high ground, ready to load.
The water level is high, but remains 7 feet below the levee that was nearly topped 2 years ago. Not wanting history to repeat itself, Bossier Parish is already building the levee higher with sandbags.
After considerable planning, we decided to take some steps that would get us ahead of the game.
Bossier Levee Board President Tim Larkin says no evacuations are needed, but with more rain in the forecast, the water level could rise as we head into the rainy spring months.
Everyone knows what to expect, and everyone knows what to do.
This week, the lowest areas of the levee will be packed with sandbags. In the weeks ahead, more could be needed. The long-term solution is to permanently raise the levee 2 feet. The Army Corps of Engineers might be close to approving a permit to make that happen.
And we expect that set of plans and this permit will be approved this year. We've been led to believe it will, which means that we may not meet here again like this.
Meteorologist Josh Marcisz with your Tuesday Fox Fest. I can't even do it. Oh man.